Hi, Dr. Francis Yu here. Today's topic is going to be about inner work, introspection, self-awareness, personal development, things I love to talk about, but specifically today from for the physician. And the authentic physician life is something which I like to talk and write a lot about. So, so what does living your authentic physician life actually mean, right? It sounds nice and sounds kind of maybe mystical, but it sounds great, right? But what does it really mean? So it is necessarily, by definition, something that's different for everybody. It's unique to everybody. But so how do you actually know what it means and how do you do it? Right? Those are the big questions. So I wrote a guest blog post titled 5 Easy Steps to Living Your Authentic Physician Life. It was published today on Dr. Brent Lacey's site, www.scopeofpractice.com. It's the title. I'll put it in the comments here and where to find it. So Dr. Lacey is awesome. He's been doing amazing work. His website has a ton of great content and things for physicians to help them out. And he adds a lot of value to the physician community in a lot of different ways. And if you haven't already, checked out his podcast as well. Is if you go to the same website, right? thescopeofpractice.com. Not scope or practice. There is a so just I made that mistake before, so be careful. So back to my article, it gives a fairly succinct, but succulent overview of my philosophy and practice on just how to actually live authentically. So I will go through the 5 steps, and I'm not going to give away the entire article, but so really the first step in living authentically is facing your mortality, right? So actually today I was in the clinic, and we were seeing a patient in their 90s, and we were talking about goals in life and death and things like that, and I was talking with my team. I said, well, he had a complaint and he had things going on, and I said, he could pass away overnight. He could live to 120 years old. We just don't know. But in reality, that's not just people in their 90s. It's everyone. It's you. It's me. We don't know. It could be tonight, tomorrow, 10 years, 100 years. And really the first step to live authentically is to face your mortality. It's to know that the earth moves just a little bit, the axis shifts just a little bit, and basically human race and basically probably a lot of life on earth or all of life, I don't know, will, cease to live, right? And it is morbid and mortal, but that's the point because it puts things into perspective. So number 2, once you realize you're going to die and remember it, right? The second step is to make your own decisions. It's so easy in life to have other people make decisions for you. So if you don't make your own decisions, other people will make them for you, right? Let's say you're standing in line and you take way too long to choose what you want from the menu, and someone gets upset and just tells you, order this, or someone orders for you just because you're not deciding for yourself. So second step, decide for yourself. Number 3 is to acknowledge and accept that your biggest obstacle is yourself. So self-sabotage, right? Our minds, our beliefs, our habits, our reactions, our distortions, and what we think our personality is, actually it's what's holding us back the most. You see a lot of successful people, and we realize actually they were much worse off when they started. Look at people like Tony Robbins, Oprah Winfrey, Nick Vujicic, who are quite successful, but they started off with not a lot of resources. And especially physicians, you kind of have a lot, right? Education, training, maybe some sort of good income. But physicians have a lot going for them, and if you're not really getting to where you want to go in life, live authentically, it's really you're your own obstacle. So that's number 3. Acknowledge and accept your biggest obstacles yourself. Number 4, you need to coordinate your definitive purpose with your definitive plan. So when I tell people why their New Year's resolution doesn't work, it's because that goal isn't really connected to any other, usually not connected to some sort of meaningful grounding. So if you say, I want to lose weight because I want to feel better of myself, I want higher self-esteem, I want to look sexy, I want to be healthier so that I can just do more things without being limited. So once you connect a goal, the purpose and plan with each other, it just makes things work better. And I'm kind of running through things, but I'm just giving you a succinct overview. And I'll be talking about these things a lot more in the future. And number 5, the 5th step to living an authentic position in life is to get help, right? Mentors, people who've been there before, coaches, people who know the tools and the tactics to kind of push you through to the next stage, teachers who will teach you and more. So the article talks about this, and I want to talk about, read the whole article to you, but that's what the article's about. So check out the article. I kind of went through it quite quickly, so read it. It's written to be challenging and thought-provoking, so let me know what you think. And the article itself is based on my book, which is called Position Freedom: Living Your Authentic Position in Life, which is, you can find it on Amazon. I put the URL in the text here somewhere. And yeah, enjoy the article and let me know what you think.